Okay, yeah, hi, it's Matt, stuck in Vegas. Always stuck in Vegas, I live here. We got NFL football that's just starting. Well, it's not just starting, we're going to the week 4, but one of the books that I publish, I'm a publisher, you can look in the description for the link to our website and all the books that we publish. But one of my authors, Ken Osterman, wrote a book right here, which is about NFL handicapping. It's called the NFL Football Handicapping Method, Quick and Dirty NFL Football Handicapping Method. And Ken outlines a quick method to determine how to handicap NFL football games, and it's fairly easy to understand. I refer you to the book if you want all the rules, but once you learn it, it goes pretty quick. I use it myself. I like betting NFL football games. It utilizes the last 3 games, which is why we wanted a week 4. Every team has had 3 games, so you can start using this method if you want, which is when I start using it, is during week 4. You won't have a selection in every game. Typically 6 or 7 games a week, you'll have a selection if you strictly go by his rules. I like to go by his rules just to see what the choices are, and then I like to handicap further, so I'll end up with like 2 or 3 bets, whereas, the method may pick, like I said, 7 maybe, sometimes 8, and sometimes only 6. I'd say about average 7. That includes Thursday night and Monday Night Football. But anyway, so Thursday night, that's tomorrow night. Today is Wednesday evening. We've got the first possible bet of the football season using this method. And this will be the first, and I'll try to do come out at least once or twice a week, maybe early for the Thursday night game, and I'll try to do Thursday or Friday. I'll have the picks for maybe Saturday. I'll try to get up by Friday. All the selections, my selections, which is going to be a subset of the Osterman method, his selections. I'll try to get those up at the latest Saturday. And they're free, so don't complain. But anyway, for tomorrow night, and this is really sad, okay, because this is a good example where you get my reading glasses on here, because I have a little problem reading. Okay, so we got Broncos versus Jets. And last 3 games, Broncos 0-3, Jets 0-3. That's where it should end right there for me. But Osterman goes further than that, and based upon his formula, you've got Broncos 5.5 point favorites, which is, I think, nuts. Not that the Jets should be favorites either. It's just kind of a junk game. Broncos are 2-1 against the spread, so they've lost all 3 games. But if you were to bet on them, you would have won 2 out of 3 games, which is amazing. The Jets are 0-3 against the spread, so if you would have bet on the Jets, you would have lost all 3 games. The Broncos did earlier, as of what did I write down on my notes? It was as of yesterday. No, that was earlier in the week. Broncos opened at -3. That's Westgate's numbers. And then they moved as early as this morning. It was a pick'em. And then now the Jets are 1.5 point favorites last I checked. And it's Wednesday evening. So the only thing I can imagine is they were looking at the against the spread numbers, and that favors the Broncos. But when you look further at the Broncos not having any quarterback, their starting quarterback is out. Their backup quarterback is garbage, and he's been proving that lately. And there's talk that they may go with their practice squad 3rd-string quarterback. And I looked up his record just for a joke. And, he had some good Boise State numbers, Mountain West numbers. That's a far cry from being able to succeed in the NFL. The Jets have a guy, they got I don't even know how Darnold. I don't know how to pronounce the guy's name. I liked him when he was at SC. He left college early to be a pro, and that's usually a problem, I think, to me, because just young men, I don't know if the difference between 20, 22, 23 is huge as far as maturity goes. I think he needs a little bit more mature. If he would have stayed at SC and got his degree and then went into the NFL, I think he would have enjoyed quicker success. He's still struggling, a lot of talent. So maybe that's why the Jets are slight favorites now, is that they do have a good quarterback, but I'm not really a statistical kind of guy, so maybe there's other reasons that would make the Jets the favorite over the Broncos. But to me, it's a coin flip, but it should be two coin flips. One, do I really want to bet this game? And then two, the second coin flip will be, who do you want to win the game? Because I doubt that, I don't know, whoever fumbles, whoever turns the ball over more, it'll be some fluke reason. It could be a tie. They do have ties in the NFL. Matter of fact, I was watching a game last week that ended in a tie. I was barely paying attention. I don't even know who it was anymore, but it ended up in a tie. I'm not going to look it up. It was a boring game, and it ended. If you go into overtime and you can't, no team can score, that's not a good sign. So, what else I was going to say about this game? No, that's about it. I'll be back with the video on Friday or Saturday, and I'll talk about Sunday's games, including Monday Night Football. Give a rundown over again. You got Osterman's, Ken Osterman. Link in the description just for that book, if you want to check it out. We've got it at Amazon and paperback, and it's in Kindle format. If you use Kindle, it's available in digital format at Apple, Barnes and Noble, Kobo, several all the top digital sites for ebooks. You can find it there. But if you don't want to buy the book, fine. You're going to get the free selections anyway. I'll try to go over. I won't be specific to exactly how they're calculated because I don't want to bore you to death. But I'll go over the selections that Ken would choose by that method. I'm well versed in how he does that. And then I'll give you my opinions because I think I've got opinions about football. And then remember to like and subscribe. And if you got any comments on this game, let me know. I'd like to know if anybody actually has a strong opinion about the Broncos versus the Jets. Anyway, that's it.